Hey, Jose, cut the water, buddy. Oh, how? Where? Hi, everyone. My name is Robobo Jello Pants, and I'm back once again. You can find all my stuff down below in the description. Let's keep going. This could get funny. My daughter saw Dwayne Johnson on TV and asked who he is, so I told her all about The Rock. She then grabbed a marker. Oh no, did she draw Dwayne The Rock Moana Johnson? Yep. I really hope Dwayne has seen this. He seems like the type of guy that would look at this photo and make it his, profile picture on Instagram for at least the next couple months, you know? It's him. It's The Rock. She got him pretty perfect. I'm sorry, I can't stop looking at it. She got his ass. Delivers 1,400 foot-pounds, of nut-busting torque. All right, yeah! It's time to go bust some nuts with... Wow, that's a lot of impact, though. You might just rip those nuts straight off at that point, right? Holy crap, that's a lot. I mean, I assume it's a lot. It's probably not, actually, now that I think about it. This looks like an art installation. I really, really hope when I look at the next image that it is indeed, obviously, an art installation. Oh, no, it's not. It's not obviously one, but I love the image nonetheless. The dog's butt sticking in, I think, seals the deal for everything. Why are cats the way that they are? That is the question that humans have been trying to find the answer to for longer, and with more hunger in their eyes than the meaning of life itself. Why are cats completely insane? Although it looks like the one on the right is possibly stuck, you know? Which I will say is really funny when cats find themselves stuck in position for just a moment while you have to rescue them. I find it hilarious. And I think the vast majority of us, and indeed the world, also feels the same way. I think I know what I'm ordering. Okay, yep, you gotta think. You gotta think. Let's take a look at these images really quick here. Okay. They're a little low res. In this case, it's hard to tell. They look real. They look real. Cubes of cottage cheese. What? Okay, that doesn't look right. Okay, wait a minute. The cauliflower florets? I don't know. That could... They look more like potato Wait, nope, never mind. Hold on. No, I see detail. That looks about right. But what's up here? What did you what did you scribble? Not scroll. What'd you scribble out here? Oh, a spicy melange of ass. What, you guys have never seen Dune before? You don't know what the spice melange is? Come on. And $16? That's a steal for some of that good spice, brother. United Upgrade needed to get an additional 99% of the best beans. United Upgrade? Are we talking about the airline? What are we talking about here? Oh, made from only 1% of the best... I see. Gotcha. Okay, it was United. It was. And it looks like you're in first class, not business. Business is different. Business is the one, it's the class. It's the one where you get the beds and stuff like that. These just look like the big seats. Okay, made from... I know that there's no way they tried to find a sneaky way to tell us that they use coffee beans, right? There's no way. They just worded it very poorly. Made from only the best, I feel like is what they should have said. Not made from only 1% of the best and the rest is ground cockroaches, you know? I don't think they meant it that way. I would imagine not. Okay, is this tied behind their car? I don't know why this one's funny. I mean, to be fair, I don't know why a lot of them have been funny so far, but I don't get what the deal is here. It looks like, did he seal this? Tie this to his bumper? What's funny here? It's odd. It's really odd. I'm gonna look twice. I'm going to try and figure out in my mind, if I spot this in person, what the hell is going on, I gotta know. But I'm not laughing. Guess I'm burning my house down then. Okay, what do we... Oh, it's a bug in front of the camera. Okay. Hello. Oh my, that is a big spider. Woo! God damn. I don't think you have to burn your house down, though, because he's on the outside. As long as these guys stay on the outside, you're usually okay, right? Good God. He is just all up in this camera's business, though. Jeez. Can't see shit. Get out of the way. What are you doing? Yeah, it's actually kind of cute that he just seems to be obsessed with the camera right now. Like he's trying to get a good picture, you know? Jesus, calm down, dude. Wow. Good lord, that entire video, he was just completely hyper-focused in front of this lens. There is a person at your... There is no way this was on accident. Did you name your Ring camera? Did you name your house Anus? Was it all for the sake of, what will the app let me customize truly? You know what I hope happened? I hope you did this as a joke, again, just to see what you would be allowed to really customize here, and then the app never let you change it again. I did that to my mom once, told her to fill out her email and just come up with a really silly, stupid name, and she did, and she couldn't change it, so she did have to start completely over when making this so-called email account, whatever it was. I felt kind of bad, but I think it was funny. So I hope that's what happened here to you. Also, there is a person at your anus. You might want to get that looked at. You might want to check that out. I don't know for sure. I'm not your dad. I'm glad. Only 32,000 calories per tablespoon. Okay. Came from a bottle of tapenade we bought today. Are all 10 serving. Wow. No, that doesn't seem correct. Well, hold on. Maybe it is. There's no way, right? Calcium, nearly 5,000 milligrams. Oh my God, that's a lot of potassium. Whew, that might be the first product I've ever seen that doesn't contain less than 1% your daily allotment of potassium. But the rest seems so low. 2% of your carbs, 27% of fats? I mean, that doesn't seem right. 32,000 per serving. So what are we ending up with here? Let's multiply that by the 10 servings. Good God, I made an entire video about how serving sizes seem so beyond insanely arbitrary, and this continues, even if it is a misprint or whatever, this continues in my mind to make less and less and less sense forever, all right? I just, there's only so much I could cover in that video over on my channel. It's just Robin Nelson or @itsboobin, one of my old ones, one of like my second or third video or something like that. But I feel like I got enough in there. My grievances were aired, and that's what matters. Deaf, not stupid. How deaf? Like completely deaf? Or can I like shout and you'll be able to hear me? Also, what is your tattoo, sir? I'm very, very curious. I just want to know. It looks interesting. What's your story? This guy seems like he's got a hell of a life story up until now, and I'd be interested to hear it. So long as he's a nice guy. I don't know him. He seems like a cool enough dude, but he could very well just be that cranky old guy that's just not pleasant to talk to, but I don't know. I'm cleaning my strip lashes, and my mom got scared and thought it was a centipede. I already know why she thought that. I probably would have had the exact same reaction. Yeah, in the moment, I would have reeled a little bit, okay? I know it's not a centipede. I know it's not a millipede. It doesn't really look like either, right? At least not to my memory, but I'd freak out at first for just a microsecond until I went, oh, I'm just stupid. That's what it is. I'm just an idiot. We're good. We're all good. We're safe. Don't you worry, folks. All right, good morning. It's minus 273 degrees Celsius, which, for these freedom folk, what is that? To Fahrenheit. Not that it really matters. That is minus 459 degrees Fahrenheit because, these two totally... What? That's the formula? It was minus 273 times 9 over 5, 9/5, plus 32? What the hell kind of... Huh? I failed every math ever, so, I try. Good God. Anyway, yeah, that's a nightmare. Fahrenheit's stupid. I mean, I'm used to it. It's just incredibly dumb, in my opinion. They're all dumb. I decide what the product will be when it grows up, the product owner. I make the product friendly and desirable, the product designer. I make sure the product gets ready on time, the product manager. I wrought this new creation from the cold, dead abyss of ones and zeros. I breathe life into nothingness and formed shapeless code into an embodiment of your feckless OKRs and KPIs. You who think you hold the reins of fate hold nothing without me, but fleeting thoughts and it's getting smaller and what is that? Trifling concepts of your blah, 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 blah. Thank you, developer. We appreciate you. You're a little scary, but we appreciate you. Don't worry, they're always like that. Is that a good thing? Should I really not be worried if that's what they're always like? Maybe we could be making development across the board, regardless of what the product is or what the art is, a little better of a job. I don't know. That usually starts up at the top, People higher up. It's your job to make the jobs easier and better below you. Stupid executives ruining everything and taking away all artistic value from the world for an extra $1. No, I don't know how to drive. Not everyone knows how to do everything. Driving isn't the only thing. What? Not everyone knows how to do everything. Driving isn't the only thing. Why do I feel like that doesn't make much sense? At least it doesn't make much sense to me. And I'd better hope that you know how to drive, because if you're on the road and you don't, I know it's a joke, but let's think about it from this lens for a moment. If you don't, you are endangering other people around you, specifically, more so than yourself, that's for sure. So, what's it like being incredibly selfish and above the rest of us? It must feel good up there on your stupid, idiot, moron high horse. Get off the road. Okay, you know what? I'm impressed. I am beyond impressed here. The fact that this guy got it in there. I mean, not in there. You know what I mean? He got it on there. It looks stable enough that he made it to a McDonald's. I know for a fact this thing was not sold in a McDonald's parking lot and then shoved into the trunk. Not what happened. No way, I wouldn't believe it. This made it somewhere in one piece, and it looks like it's still good for another trip. That is a full-ass goddamn fridge, okay? In, what is that, an old Nissan Sentra or something like that? Or Kia Sorento or whatever? I don't know. It's just impressive, okay? I have trouble doing anything, like fitting anything into my tiny car, because it is tiny. I would never do something like this because I'm going to damage the car in a weird, obnoxious, dumb way. And hell, the fridge might not even make it home in one piece. At least I wouldn't assume that it would. Impressive. I don't find it funny. I find it impressive. That's all I can really say about this. Good for you, my friend. Babe, come here. You're missing the possum eclipse. Now, hold on. Give me just one second here. The possum eclipse. No, I genuinely don't have anything for you there. Okay, no. I would not have guessed as literal as this. You know, despite the low resolution and heavy artifacting, that's a great photo. That's the type of photo I would take, print, and hang up somewhere. That one needs to be on a wall or a fridge or wherever. Hell, you know what? Keep the ugly low-res look and put it in an art installation or something like that. You know, sell it at an art show. This is fun. I want to put this on my wall now. Genuinely, though, it is really cute. I like it. I like it. Auto fart. Well, they did it on purpose. Look, it even says it over there, too. 2 instances of auto fart. But what do they actually do here, right? Hold on. Let's zoom in on this part of the sign. We've got what looks like tires, brakes, inspections, battery. Yeah, I guess if we're going by auto fart, that indeed is, obviously it's an auto parts store, right? I'm assuming that that's what we got here. Batteries, brake pads, all sorts of things, tires, whatever. But what is up with the fart part? The part with the fart? The part farts. I don't, see, now my brain is starting to hurt a little bit. Oh, I am sure there is a 45-year-old Gen Xer on Facebook that thinks this is the single funniest goddamn thing he has seen, and whoever posted this photo onto Facebook has hashtag won the internet for today. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Lane. That's what you wanted me to say, right? I'm so sorry, editor. Lane, right? Is that not right? Huh? Come on. We all know that's what they're getting at. Gabagool? There's no way. No. You know what? We're zooming in. I'm a spirit Halloween aficionado. Yeah, this looks real. Oh no. Although, you know what doesn't look real? It clearly can't be from this year, right? Because it's $24 or $25, excuse me. With all the tariff bullshit, this is supposed to be like $6,000 now, right? Wait, under thumb and hold firmly. Yeah, I know it doesn't actually say that, but again, we're on r/funny. We know what they want from us. Right. Thank you. This scene from Wednesday came on, and my boyfriend just yelled, "Oh my God, it's Hugh Jackman!" That is him. That is Hugh Jackman. Man, I love Steve Buscemi. He's always going to be one of my favorites. He's just great. If that's not Steve Buscemi, I guess I'll go die, but I'm pretty sure it is. Impact. Yeah, you've made it. You have indeed made impact with the ground. What is that supposed to be, for a Caterpillar lift truck? Huh? What happened? Why am I not laughing? Oh, that's right. Because I'm a curmudgeon-y old piece of shit. Who doesn't laugh at anything anymore? Nothing's funny. Nothing's funny at all. As you get better at music, it feels like you're getting worse, but that's just your ears improving too. Oh, is that how it works? I really hope so. I really do. I feel like that's just how all hobbies and artistic endeavors are. You start off really bad, then you feel like you're getting pretty good, like, you know, you have this huge spike, and then it feels like a plateau. That's what it feels like. But in reality, it's a very, 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 very slow curve to mastery, so to speak. Like, I'm taking photos and stuff lately. I already felt it. I got used to the camera after my first like 500-600 photos, and then bam, I feel like I'm way better, and I just went and took like 700 today for a local business, and I feel like I've not gotten any better and that they're all going to turn out shit, and I don't know. But it's not a plateau, it's just a very, very, very low curve. So just keep at it. This spider skipped leg day and went straight to yoga. So, good for the spider. I'm proud of you. Congratulations, little dude. What else do you want from me? I heart what? You put that, they let you put that on a plate in Texas. They let you do that. Texas. The place where they pretend you've got extra freedoms when you have less, right? You have fewer freedoms up there and you're allowed that, but I can't put like doo-doo fart on my Colorado plate because that's naughty. That's against the rules. Not that I would actually do that. That would be insane. And once the funny wore off of doing something like that, then you're just embarrassed and you're the guy that drives around with a doo-doo fart license plate, aren't you? And now, I'm sure she feels the same way. Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. BBC Motorsports. Hang on. Hold the phone. I'm looking this up. Hey, what do you know? A small used car dealer in Dallas, Texas. BBC Motorsports. So is that like a dealer plate then? I guess it doesn't matter. It's, what a weird name. St. Charles Place is my property, so you owe me $140. But would you care to leave a tip? Just choose one of the amounts here. They'd probably add that in that weird electronic version of Monopoly they made. You know, it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile, friend. Oh no, am I using too many muscles? Here, do my muscles look better? Well, it's a little better, I guess. Hey, use the muscles that control your bladder at the very least. My muscles. What? Realized that Key and Peele are in the music video for Weird Al Yankovic's White and Nerdy. Yeah, they absolutely were. It's a fun realization, going back, watching this. It's so fun. I feel like every day there is someone out there discovering that Key and Peele have been around far longer than you thought. Hell, I remember before I even knew who Key and Peele were, I had seen Keegan-Michael Key, that is, on Mad TV. Like, they've been around a long time, man. It's for sure. You'll be able to spot them in some crazy spots. I'm glad he's coming back as Toad, too. He was a great Toad. My husband put this on his head and said, hey now, I'm a Prime deal. Was it an Amazon box or something during Prime Day, or was it a steak? Yep, it was an Amazon. You know what? It's not my type of humor, but I'm glad you guys had a good day. I'm glad you guys are happy and like having fun. That's all that really matters in the end. I mean, what else would you want me to say? Just because I don't think it's funny doesn't mean I think these people suck or something like that. Well, what do you take me for? I'm not evil. I wonder what radio station I'm listening to. I don't. Who listens to the radio? You're listening to 104.3 FM, Z104.3. Z104.3, your morning show on Z104.3. Z104.3. Car crash, you know. we have all heard the radio station that genuinely needs to calm the down. Just because you repeat it enough to be in my memory does not mean that I am actively listening to your station or will actively be listening to your station. It's kind of like when advertisements pop on the radio and TV that repeat the phone number 600 times. Just because I remember it for at least the next hour or so does not mean I am planning on calling it just because I remember it. Goes with everything, but best on food. They're really trying to make the claim that it truly does, that ranch goes on. I mean, it can go on everything, but it does not go with everything. Two different statements, right? Yeah, because they say goes with everything, which is not true, right? So if I were to say pair ranch with my coat, no, I'm mad now because now I've got ranch on my coat. See, it doesn't go with everything. I've been too isolated lately. Time to reconnect. Welcome to the famous Friends Chit-Chatting podcast where celebrities play catch-up and get compensated for it. That's better. They're just like us. Yellow squash. Wash before use. For rectal use only. God, the amount of people that have for rectal use only stickers out there is far too many. One is too many. My wife is taking a gift to a baby shower but wanted to reuse a bag from a previous party. I see. Happy birth to you. That's just fun though. I mean, yeah, it makes fun. You're going to a baby shower. This is great. She's smart and it's funny. Come on. It is your birth. What are you wearing? Oh, you know. I mean, they got it. They definitely got it. But what's the alternative here? Let's really think about it. Ways to improve your memory. Concussion or mild traumatic brain injury. You know, I don't believe that concussions and traumatic brain injuries are good for your memory. Now, I've been wrong about a lot of stuff in my life, and that is one of them, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm wrong, right? Also, can we read the pamphlet on sexting? What is sexting? Is sexting a crime? Not if you're an adult, it's not a crime. The stages of gentrification. Be good to users. I'm a new platform making your life easier. Be good to business partners. Sure, I'll cram your ads down their throats. Squeeze everyone. Screw your worsening experience, you'll take more ads and love it. Screw your worsening results, you'll pay more for ads and love it. Be hated. It's a lot easier to be hated on top of a giant pile of a trillion goddamn infinite free dollars. I wonder if there's a Starbucks on the way to my hotel. Ah, where is this? Is this in Seattle? It's probably not, but dude, there's a lot of Starbucks there. Taco Bell. They back cheesy street chowplas. I'm so tired. But maybe if I drink a 5th cup of coffee, then I will be tired with palpitations. Same. Guys, put on your glasses and cross your arms. We're gonna be on TV. Yeah, it's a good backdrop, good backdrop. They look really cool. They're not distracting from the main guy at all. I found him! Did you? Wait! Does that mean you have to kill him now? What's the deal when you find this guy? Right? What's actually going on? What's the protocol? My local Walmart is in the holiday spirit. They put the skeleton prop on this autonomous cleaner. I have seen this joke at many Walmarts year-round. It's not specifically just the spooky season, and I love them for that. Fighter throws egg. The Chinese martial artist that Dana White wants to sign.